Hello and welcome to the Twitcher Life podcast, the show that talks all about birds and bird watching. I am the president of Twitcher Life, Arnold. Today, I am going to talk about one of the most vibrant and productive environments on the planet, wetland and aquatic habitats. In the bird world, these are essentials that support life in ways no habitat can. What exactly makes a wetland or aquatic habitat great for birds? It's all about the intersection of land and water. These areas offer a richness that is like nothing else in the world. Birds have evolved over millions of years to use the unique resources found in these wet landscapes, which is why a single marsh or lake can support a variety of species all at once. Understanding the different types of water habitats is the first step to appreciating why they are so important to bird life. Wetlands are varied environments, each with its own description and community of birds. Freshwater marshes are thick with reeds and cattails that hide birds like rails and bitterns. Swamps are flooded forests where wood ducks and herons nest in the trees above standing water. Moving toward the coast, there are salt marshes and estuaries where the mixing of fresh and salt water create a nursery for fish and crustaceans, which is a reliable food source for egrets and ospreys. Finally, open waters like lakes and ponds have diving ducks and grebes that spend nearly their entire lives on the surface. One of the most fascinating things about birds that live in these habitats is the range of physical adaptations they have developed. Herons and eagles have long stilt-like legs that allow them to wade through deep water without getting their feathers wet, along with dagger-like bills for fast fishing strikes. Ducks have dense, waterproof feathers and webbed feet that function like natural paddles. Even the American avocet has a bill that curves upward, allowing it to scythe through shallow water and strain out tiny insects with efficiency. Wetlands also serve as stopover sites during migration, a very important role. For a shorebird or duck traveling thousands of miles and kilometers, a wetland is far more than just a home. It's an essential refueling place along with a journey. These birds rely on high-protein diets of snails, worms, and small fish found in the mud and shallow water to gain the body weight needed to power their long flights. Without healthy, productive wetlands distributed along migration routes, many of these incredible journeys would simply be impossible to complete. Wetlands are more than just water. They are complex communities, buzzing with life at every level. Many water birds take part in communal nesting, where hundreds of individuals such as ibises, cormorants, herons build their nests together in the same grove of trees, forming what is known as a rookery. This behavior in survival, since a large colony of birds is far harder for a predator to approach than a single isolated nest. The fact there are many eyes watching all at once provides meaningful protection for vulnerable chicks. These aquatic habitats also benefit the environment in ways that extend well beyond bird watching. Wetlands naturally filter pollutants out of the water as it passes through layers of soil and plant roots, acting as purification systems. They also absorb the force of storms and slow floodwaters, protecting nearby shorelines from erosion. When a wetland is preserved for the benefit of birds, it protects drinking water quality and buffers communities from flood damage, creating value for both wildlife and the people who live nearby. The diversity of food available in wetlands is another reason why birds are drawn into them in such huge numbers. Beneath the surface, aquatic invertebrates, tadpoles, crayfish, and small fish thrive in the nutritious water. Along the muddy edges, wading birds probe for worms and mollusks. Overhead, shallows and kingfishers hunt insects and small fish near the water's surface. This abundance means that many different species can feed together without competing directly, which is a major reason wetlands support such high amounts of birds. The health of a wetland determines the bird life that can be found and enjoyed there. Wetland drainage, which is the drying out of marshes for construction or agriculture, is one of the leading causes of bird population decline worldwide. These habitats are fragile, and even a small changes in their water levels or increase in pollution can have a negative impact on the entire community. Protecting existing marshes, keeping lakes and rivers clean, and actively supporting local wetland restoration projects are among the most meaningful conservation actions that anyone passionate about birds can take. Hope you listeners like the topic today and share it with other bird lovers. So, with that, we have reached the end of the podcast. If you want to reach us out, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. The channel name is Twitcher Life. Thank you so much for listening. Peace!